friends. Welcome to the Links to Messiah podcast. My name's Rachel Kushner, and this is where we explore the Jewish roots of our faith and create family traditions that point straight to Jesus. Let's get started. Welcome to our debut episode created especially for our Shabbat Club families. If you are not a part of the club, that's okay. You are so welcomed here. Every Friday at 10 a.m., Shabbat Club members receive an email with their weekly Shabbat Club packet. Each packet is designed to help families build faith at home, connection around the table, and to build a lasting legacy. And if you would like to receive this week's Shabbat Club packet, it is not too late. You can find the link in our bio. Hey friends, I'm so very glad that you are here today. We are beginning a new unit in Shabbat Club called God is a Promise Keeper. We are going to learn about people in the Bible and see how God used their stories to show that He always keeps His promises. So welcome back, friends. Come sit with us at the Shabbat table. Whether you're listening in the car or on the couch or at the kitchen table, you belong here. If you have your Shabbat Club packet, great. If you don't, totally okay. You can listen, imagine, and you can join right in. Today, we're going to hear a true story from the Bible about a man named Noah, and he had a very big boat called an ark. And we are going to learn something important about God. Here is our big idea for today. Are you ready? God is a promise keeper. God is a promise keeper. Say it with me. God is a promise keeper. But before we start the story, we need to learn a very important word, and that word is covenant. A covenant is a big word, but it's a very simple idea. A covenant is a special promise that God makes, and He always keeps. Not a maybe promise, not a fingers crossed promise, a forever promise. When God makes a covenant, He never forgets it. He never breaks it, and He never walks away from it. Let's listen for God's promise as we hear the story of Noah. So here we go. A long time ago, the world was very messy and very broken. People were not listening to God anymore, and their hearts were full of hurt and wrong choices. But God saw one man who still loved Him and wanted to obey Him, and his name was Noah. You know that because I already said it just a couple minutes ago. God spoke to Noah and gave him a very surprising plan. He told Noah, I'm going to send a flood. I want you to build a big boat called an ark. Bring your family inside and bring your animals too. I will keep you safe. That was a big promise, and Noah trusted God. So if you have your Noah and the ark finger puppets, this is a great time to take them out and help me tell the story. If you don't, just use your hands or picture it in your mind. He built the ark, the animals came, the rain started to fall, and just like God promised, Noah and everyone on the ark were safe. The rain fell for a long time. So if you have your ark coloring page, you can start coloring while we talk. If not, imagine the ark floating on the water. Inside the ark, Noah and his family had to wait. Waiting can be hard, can't it? But God had not forgotten them. God was still keeping His promise. Finally, the rain stopped, the waters went down, Noah and his family came out of the ark, and then God did something beautiful. He put a rainbow in the sky. If you have your rainbow coloring page, you can color it now. If not, picture the bright colors stretched across the sky. God said the rainbow would be a sign of his covenant, his special promise. The rainbow was God saying, I remember my promises. I keep my promises. I will take care of my world. Every time Noah saw a rainbow, he could remember that God is a promise keeper, and I want you to do the same. Every time you see a rainbow in the sky, declare God is a promise keeper. Now, here is something really important. God did not stop making promises with Noah. If you have the worksheet that's called God's covenant story from Noah to Jesus, this is where it comes in. If you do not, just listen closely. The Bible is not a bunch of random stories. It is one big promise story. God makes promises. God keeps promises. God fulfills his promises. God made promises to Noah. God made promises to Abraham. God made promises to Israel. And one day, God kept the biggest promise of all. He sent Jesus. Jesus is how God keeps his promise to forgive us, to rescue us, and to bring us back to him. And the rainbow points forward to something even bigger. God is still a promise keeper today. If you have the animal drawing page, you can draw your favorite animal from the ark. If you don't, grab a piece of paper, draw some animals, or just think about different animals in your mind as you listen. God cared about Noah. God cared about Noah's family. God even cared about the animals. And that tells us something important. God cares about you too. Let's say it one more time. God is a promise keeper. Say it with me. God is a promise keeper. And here is my encouragement for families listening. Faith is not built in one moment. It's built through rhythm, stories told again and again, symbols that we return to, moments at the table. That's exactly why Shabbat Club exists. If your family would love these weekly stories and activities and devotionals and hands-on ways to help your kids see how the whole Bible connects, we would love to welcome you. There's a link in the description. You can go learn more about it. If today was your first time listening, you are always welcome here, whether you join Shabbat Club or not. But if you're longing for something in your home, Shabbat Club might just be exactly what you've been looking for. You can find more information about it on linkstomessiah.com. So a quick wrap up. God is a promise keeper. He kept his promise to Noah. He remembered his covenant, and he is faithful today. As families, we are learning that God's story does not rush. It unfolds slowly, faithfully, and with intention. Next week, we're going to keep following that promise. We will meet a man named Abraham, and we're going to hear about the promise that God made to him. A promise that seemed impossible, but it was never too big for God. So if you enjoyed today, I would love for you to come back next week and keep walking this covenant story with us. And if your family is looking for a little more rhythm, a little more structure, and just a gentle way to keep these stories alive throughout the week, Shabbat Club is here for you. No pressure, just an invitation. Wherever you are listening from today, thanks for being here. Until next time, keep watching for God's promises because He always keeps them. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to head over to linkstomessiah.com, where we have a lot of free resources, seasonal boxes, and an ever-growing digital library. We are here to help your family connect with the Jewish roots of our faith and the Messiah, Jesus.